Hi, Alejandra. My name is Marguerite Insco. I am with ReLaunchU. Thank you so much for subscribing to my blog. I'm making this short video for you to answer a question that you asked me when you subscribed, and I have it right here. The question was, how to introduce yourself as a professional new to the area? And I think it's a very good question because going to a new place can be kind of hard. Now, I know your background or your business is in green and sustainable architecture and interior design, and you've moved into the Richmond area, which can be a bit of a challenge because that's a lot of good old boys down there, and you have to really have some great personal networks and connections to move forward. I'm not sure if just Richmond is the only place you want to work. I would imagine that you could work probably within the whole state area, if not close surrounding states, with some of your work that you're doing. So how to introduce yourself, though, perhaps like a little elevator pitch, how to do that successfully. This is what I like to do, and this is what I see other people do successfully. And it takes some practice. But whenever you meet somebody initially, you have to kind of capture their attention, and the way you do that is you give them the why of your business, why you are around before the what. So if people ask, well, what do you do? And when people ask me that, let's just say, people ask, well, Margaret, what do you do? I say, well, I help small business professionals take off. Oh, that's kind of interesting, take off. What does that mean? So, of course, the next inquiry was, well, how do you do that? And then I might give more of the what answer, which is providing both coaching and consulting services to small businesses. And I provide informational products and I blog. That's how I help. So that's kind of an approach that I would suggest. Come up with something really catchy and intriguing, because you're going to want to build relationships with people that could be potentially your clients down the road. And then you also want to build relationships, obviously, with other business individuals to help create a business referral network, and maybe supporting business services. In the realm of architecture, I could see how you could definitely have some great business relationships that can help you bring the business and they bring you business. But when it comes to people, you want to start building a contact list. If you haven't been doing this in the past, it's a really great time to start. Just when you're out there in the networking meetings, social events, anything like that, and you're talking to people and they say, oh, well, that sounds interesting. I've always been curious about how to be a little bit more of thus and so with the way my house is or how I live, then you can say, well, gee, I'd love to stay connected with you. Here's my business card. Can I have yours? And so then you follow up regularly, hopefully at least just once a month, with some sort of newsletter or e-zine. Now, it's really important, too, that you have a terrific website and really strong social media profiles, because even though Facebook isn't much about, architecture business, what do they have in common with each other? Not very much at all. What is important is building those relationships, those people relationships, and having a face and having a personality to people out there. It's really critical here in the South, I would say, especially, to be able to do that. And pumping your LinkedIn profile would be very, very beneficial. And these are some things that I would just do outright immediately. Start meeting people, shaking hands, and then have a funneling system to where you've got their information and their permission to stay in touch with them, and then just be interesting with your message or communications to them, and then whatever they find out about you on the internet, when they type in your name and do an internet search with you. So I hope this information has been helpful, and I would be happy to sit down and chat with you for a little while about your business specifically regarding all these things that we just talked about. I can give you some more specific recommendations, and also just follow up on my blog and my recent ebook that I just published that will help you out a lot too with the online marketing aspects. And who knows, maybe we'll connect with each other here personally very soon. I know I would appreciate that. Well, you have a terrific day.